Hello to everyone and welcome to another edition of Virtual Perspective. My name is Abe. I am your host and you know me. And to begin off with, I'll start by saying I hope everyone at home is safe. I hope if you're viewing this video, you are home and you are safe with your family, with everything that's going on around the world. You know, this whole pandemic has gotten everybody scared and we're all scared. And I hope we're keeping our distance from our loved ones. So I hope we are doing well. And let's keep praying for one another. Let's keep this ourselves. Let's just keep ourselves safe. Let's just start off with that. And where do I start, man? No, I'm gonna start with my face. Do you see this? Do you see me? Yeah, I know. I haven't shaved in a while, man. I've just been only inside the house. You know, everything has changed. Everything has changed in so many drastic ways. For example, the reason why I haven't made a video, and I apologize in a minute, is because of school. For anything else, I am a student and I am trying to graduate because that's my main goal. So all our classes are moved online. Literally, we have been learning online. Every class that we're taking has been online. And in fact, my graduation that was supposed to be in May was canceled. So that kind of took a little toll on me, just accepting that, all this hard work a person is doing and I won't even get to walk across the stage to accept my degree. But whatever happens, as long as I get to graduate, that's good. And I'm sure all of you guys out there as well, other students have all been affected somehow, some way. Every state has its own laws and rules and regulations that it's following. As for us, we have a 5 p.m. curfew. Where I live, we have to be inside by 5 p.m. We're advised to be inside by 5 p.m. And to also stay away from large groups of people. So most of the time, I've been inside in my room, literally. What I usually do, my routine is I wake up in the morning. Not that early, let's be honest. I'll be waking up late. And I do my homework, do what I can. If I have to run little errands, I'll here and now run errands. But mostly, I'm mostly inside. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I know that everyone has been affected somehow. And we're all taking a toll on this. Our loved ones, friends, family, everyone is affected by this virus, one way or another. So many have been lost, so many have died from this, and so many others are contracting the disease. And the worst part about it is that you can't even tell when you had the disease until it's kind of late, And what's been advised is for us to keep our distance. Now, when you feel sick in any limits, is that you must go and get checked out, If there's one thing that I've learned from this disease is the fact that I think this disease has made us see what's important. There's so many jobs around the world, so many ways to make money, so many ways to make a life. But I think the one thing that I've learned is that the most important jobs are the most essential ones. Doctors, those who keep us safe, Even CEOs around the world, we all need doctors. So at this moment, I would love to shout out to every medical profession out there in the world. Thank you so much for your service. I know we usually say that only to the Army. Thank you for your service. But we are saying this shout out to every medical profession in the world who is doing whatever they can to help people. We thank you so much and we love you guys and we appreciate you guys so much. So if you have someone who's a doctor or a nurse or any kind of medical profession in your home, please appreciate them and let them know how thankful we are of them. We need them at this time. They've helped us so much. So much. And we are forever grateful for that. Another thing that I just wanted to talk about is, I'm African. True-born African. And as a result of this disease going on, there was some reports that happened. Some doctors in France that were coming out and saying that they should go test the vaccine in Africa. Now, if you follow the news about all this made a big impact. It was talked about everywhere. It was on social media. So I'm sure you've seen this. And it was so, man, I didn't know how to react to it, man. It was so disrespectful. Africa is not a laboratory. We're not a people you can just go to make tests, We're not a laboratory. We're a people. We matter, and we always will. And I hope that leaders in Africa will stand up for themselves and stand up for our people, because that was just, man, the injustice and the audacity for people to come out and say that, you know, such racist remarks. Excuse my language, but it really pissed me off. It really pissed me. It ticked me off big time. I was just like, I could not believe something like that would just come out. People were just coming out and saying stuff like that. Go test the vaccine in Africa. That's your best place to do that, you know? But anyways, and I was so glad to hear that the president of the World Health Organization actually came out and made a statement about it and said they would do anything possible to make sure that such things do not happen. And I hope, you know how politicians are. All I'm gonna say is I hope they live up to the world, because that is just, it's insane, you know. The fact that something like this should be bringing us together as a people, because it's affecting all of us. But I've heard so many racist remarks around it that it's unbelievable. We're supposed to be together. We should be together in these times. Keeping the distance, of course, in terms of, like, you know, that we're not sick. But, man, I just want to hear how you guys are doing, man. I want to hear how everybody's doing. How we're, you know, I hope that we're all keeping, you know, each other safe. I hope we're praying for one another. And I hope we're staying strong. And if you're a student, I hope you're on top of your work, because I know it's difficult in these times. But just comment down below, subscribe to this, you know, to my channel. Let's just talk more. Let me know what's going on with you. How is it, you know, this disease, how has it affected you, your life? And even more, I don't know, man, what's going on even this year. Like, outside, I don't know about, I live in Illinois. It literally snowed outside today. And we're in April. That never happens. It does not snow in April. So, this year, it's full of surprises. But with that being said, anyways, going back to what I was saying, just comment down, share with me, share with all of us here. How's it affecting you? What are you doing? How are you coping? You know, is there anything that you're doing differently? Like, what has changed in school? What have you had to adapt to? Just comment down, share with your friends, and let's just have a conversation. Let's talk about this. This has been Abe, and this is A True Perspective. Hope you stay safe.